Hello everyone, welcome to the next episode of the Witama's podcast. I'm your host here today, REGAN, and today we have a very special guest who is very pretty and also very tall, Ciabet.
Hi everyone, my name is LAMDINA Elizabeth Marpau. I'm 18 years old and I just graduated from Witama Srikandi Senior High School. And I'm also your Putri Pertiwi Indonesia 2025.
Okay, Ciabet, so to start off, let's start with some basic questions. How have you been doing?
I've been doing very great.
You've been very great, that's very great to hear, of course. Do you have any model competition coming up?
Well, I have modeling fashion shows coming up. Next week, I will be joining Manila International Fashion Week, and on July, I will be joining fashion shows in Jakarta.
Wow, that's very amazing to hear. But don't you ever feel overwhelmed by all those competitions?
Yes, I get overwhelmed a lot by those activities, but it's all worth it in the end because I got a lot of experiences, new friends, and I could see new environments such as the Philippines next week, and last month I have joined the Fashion Week in Thailand, and it's been a really great experience.
Well, speaking of experiences, can you share a couple experiences that you've been going through as a model?
Of course, one of the most interesting thing is last month I got to visit Kedutaan Besar Indonesia in Thailand, which is located in Bangkok. I'm really happy to have the chance to see that place because I also meet the diplomat and I learned a lot about Thailand and Indonesia, which is a chance I truly value.
Okay, that's very amazing to hear. And while speaking about modeling, do you think I can be a model?
Of course, you have a lot of potential, especially in commercial. I think you'll be
Wow,
great.
commercials!
Yes.
So there's like different type of modeling.
Yes, there's a lot of different types of modeling, such as plus size model, high fashion, commercial, and also for fashion shows. Modeling is really diverse. There are a lot of models from plus size to skinny, to short, to tall, dark skin or light skin. There's a lot and it's really diverse.
Well, I guess you guys won't be seeing me next episode. That's very hard to say actually. Okay, so speaking of modeling, there's something else called beauty pageant, am I right?
Yes, beauty pageant.
Okay, so can you please tell me the difference between beauty pageant and modeling?
Of course, so beauty pageant is a competition. So the contestants, we have things like speeches, talent shows, and also catwalk. There's a lot of things that we do there. For example, what I joined, Putri Pertiwi Indonesia, is also a beauty pageant. For other example like Miss Universe, I think you have ever heard of that. And for modeling is more to fashion shows, runways, and photo shoots.
Oh wow, that's some very great points. So based on your answer, so does that mean I can be a model?
Of course, you can be a commercial model. I think you have a lot of potential in that.
That's great. But if you don't mind me asking, what is the average height for male models?
Usually for fashion shows is between 175 to 180 and it could also be above. For commercial modeling, it's more diverse, so there's no really minimum height for that.
Okay, so there's no hope for me going international then.
Maybe
Okay.
you can. Maybe you can be like the first.
Oh, I hope that.
You can
Well, then
be the
I
first.
hope. Okay, so let's get back to the topic on school, university. Do you have any plans on going to university?
Yes, I will be studying business management at Swiss German University, and I'm really honored to get the scholarship. And I'm really excited also to join the dual degree program, which led me to study in Indonesia for a few years and 1 year in Germany.
Well, that's very amazing. But if you don't mind me asking, how will you manage your time there? Like, will you prioritize modeling more or university more?
Well, modeling has always been my passion, but I think I will focus primarily on my education, especially I need to prepare a lot of things such as my German. I will still do modeling, but on my free time or as a hobby.
Okay, so let's go back a little bit on your past. For example, like Witama School. How was your experience there as a female model?
Well, my experience at Witama High School has been extremely great because for competitions, usually beauty pageant takes like a week for me, and they allow me to go to competitions and they supported me a lot. So it's been really positive because the teachers encourages us to explore our talents, whether it's academic or non-academic. So I recommend you who watch this to join Witama School.
So for you guys watching, don't forget to join Witama School because I will be waiting for you guys. Okay, so for the next question, how do you manage your time in school? With like school, modeling, competition, it must be very hard.
Time management is the key. Not only as a model, but as a student, I really need to learn about time management. Well, at first, I had a lot of slip-ups, failures, but that is when I learned more how to manage time. And now I get used to it a lot, and I could really adapt with the situation.
Okay, that's very hard. It sounds very hard, but I mean, we all have to do it, am I right?
Yes, that's right.
Okay, so let's talk about the future now. Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Honestly, myself 5 years ago would not expect me to come this far. That's why I'm really excited about the future. In 5 years, I hope to step into the business world and also pursue my modeling passion. Other than that, I haven't found many much details about what I want to do in the next 5 years. But I believe if I had the confidence, the optimistic, and also if I work hard, I will be on the right path.
Oh, that's very exciting to hear. I hope to see you soon again.
Yes, I really hope to see you soon.
Okay, so you chose business management.
Yes.
I mean, may I ask why you chose that one?
I chose business management because I'm always interested in the business world, and me and my family always have a passion in business. Well, turns out I had the same passion as them, and I really want to have a business in fashion, which is something I really wanted to.
That's amazing to hear. And I mean, as a beauty pageant and as a model, you have to have different personalities, right? For example, in social media, internet, you got very different faces. I mean, when I first saw your Instagram posts or your modeling career, I saw your pictures and I thought you were very scary at first. But talking to you now, I feel very comfortable and I feel you got a very different vibe. How do you change your personality like that?
Well, in modeling, to match the vibe with the concept, sometimes we use a fierce expression. But there is also some concepts of photo shoot where we smile. And maybe for me, I have a lot of concepts where I have to put on a fierce expression. That's why maybe you think I look scary at first.
So that means as a model, you don't have to really smile, right? Just put on a serious face.
Yes, even sometimes on runway and fashion shows, the designer told us to keep on a fierce face and don't smile.
But what if you accidentally smile on the runway?
Well, if I accidentally smile, then I let it pass.
Oh.
But actually, I could not smile at all.
So, you can't. You're very focused on the goal, the
Yes,
walking.
because the designers want people to focus on our clothes, not our face. That's why they told us to be more expressionless or fierce on the runway.
Okay, thank you for that amazing answer. So for the next question is, how do you keep your natural beauty? I mean, I've seen some other models before and their faces are very, they got a lot of acne. And as I see you here today, you're very clear, very clean face. How do you keep that up?
I keep that up by keeping my food healthy. I also clean my face after a fashion show. And it's really important to do double cleansing so our face will be really clean. And overall, it's about my diet, how I eat, and also I keep my skin hygiene, such as doing skincare at the morning and at the night.
Okay, Abed, so as you said, I could be a male commercial model, right?
Yes, you could. Absolutely could.
Okay, that's very... As you said before, I could be a male commercial model, right?
Yes, you could.
Okay, that's very great to hear. I guess I'm quitting podcast today and gonna go out and gain a lot of money. Since Witama School is also very supportive. Goodbye, Sir Ham. Bye bye. Nah, I'm just kidding. But I want to thank you guys for watching this episode today. I would like to thank you, Ahmed, for being an amazing guest here and sharing with us amazing information about modeling. And I guess I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye bye.